Welcome to Success Talks with Rodney Saulsberry. I hope you will support my sponsors who bring you this podcast absolutely free and with limited interruptions. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. I'll get started in just a second.
The reviews are in. The book from Voiceover superstar and coach Rodney Saulsberry is another runaway hit. Readers from all over the world are raving about tongue twisters and vocal warm-ups. You can find this and his other titles at the top of the Voiceover bestsellers list on Amazon.com.
How the coronavirus changed voiceover. Recently, the epidemic corona, which is now a pandemic, came to the United States, and it changed everything. It also changed voiceover. Recently, SAG-AFTRA sent out some things that we all need to know about voiceover and the coronavirus and germs in general in the future. While it is the responsibility of the employer to maintain a safe working environment for you, personal care can also help in keeping everyone safe during this time of abundant caution. General tips for voiceover artists around the country and throughout the world. Practice social distancing. Keep 6 feet away from people to the extent possible. Respectfully refrain from shaking hands or hugging anyone. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Now, what they mean by that is, if you're in the studio and you're handling something, you're picking up copy or whatever, try to avoid, during the session, touching your eyes, nose, or mouth. Cover your nose and mouth with the elbow or a tissue when coughing or sneezing. This is better than sneezing in your hands, for instance, and then shaking someone's hand. Use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer, and this should be 60% alcohol or higher. And if you are not able to access a sanitizer, then make sure that you wash your hands. Bring wipes for your workspace, door handles, and/or frequently touched spots. Carry your own pen or pencil. During breaks, take a moment to wash your hands. Don't gather in large groups. Okay? Don't gather in large groups.
Are you looking for expert advice on advancing your voiceover career? Are you just getting started in the business? Join the Consultants Club and receive monthly coaching on how to read scripts, interpret copy, and get work in the fastest growing business in the world. When you join the Consultants Club, go to rodneysaulsberry.com and sign up.
If you are sick, do not go into work, and follow CDC Guidelines to self-quarantine and seek appropriate medical attention with these viruses that are going around. If you have any type of situation going on where you feel like you have a cold or you can't speak, you need to cancel that session or arrange to do it at home by way of ISDN, Source Connect, a phone patch. There are many ways to work from home these days.
And we'll be back after this message.
Has anyone ever said to you that you have a nice voice and you should get into voiceovers? Well, this is your chance to find out how to do that online in Rodney Saulsberry's Voiceover online seminar for beginners only. You can find out what it takes to be a voiceover artist. And here's the beauty of this online seminar. You don't have to be there. When you register, you will automatically get a copy of the seminar. Go to my website at rodneysaulsberry.com and sign up.
If you have a home studio, talk to your agent and/or your employer about the possibility of conducting the session remotely. And that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying do it from home. Now, let's say you're uptight about using headphones. In today's world, you need to ask the engineer or staff if you can use your own headphones. So now I've got you carrying wipes, your own pen or pencil, and guess what? Your own headphones. And communicate honestly with the employer. And if you are uncomfortable going into the studio, let them know that you'd rather do it from at home. If you are self-quarantined or are in a heightened risk group, you do not need to disclose any personal health information.
Hello everyone, this is Sean Daly for dailyvo.com. I want to tell you about one resource I highly recommend for vocal warm-ups because it takes out all of the guesswork and it was purpose-built with voiceover in mind. It's called Rodney Saulsberry's Tongue Twisters and Vocal Warm-Ups with Other Vocal Care Tips. How's that for a title? So in case you don't know, Rodney Saulsberry is a top-tier talent and coach, motivational speaker, and author of several books on voice acting, including You Can Bank on Your Voice and Step Up to the Mic. The book is available in print and on Kindle, and you can find it at Amazon or Rodney's personal website, rodneysaulsberry.com.
It's also a good idea, folks, to make sure that you wipe things off, right? Common areas and facilities should be cleaned and sanitized regularly. Light switches, surfaces, doorknobs, phones, water dispensers, coffee machines, cabinet handles, refrigerator handles, microwave buttons, chairs and arms and backrests, etc. Studios should be cleaned and sanitized before and after each session, including the microphone, pop filters, script stand, and any other equipment that the performer will come in contact with. It has to be sanitized.
And we'll be back after this message. You Can Bank on Your Voice, 2nd edition. Get your copy at Amazon.com. Get the audiobook on Audible.com. You Can Bank on Your Voice, 2nd edition. Get your copy today.
Use disposable covers to protect mics. Sanitize or replace pop filters between sessions. Can you imagine? That's what's about to start happening now. You know the pop filter that has been over your microphone forever? And it's probably been over the microphone of the studio that you work at. It's probably been over that microphone forever. Well, now the new rules are that that pop filter has to be changed. It has to be replaced between sessions. For additional personal protective precautions and recommendations for community preparedness, visit the CDC website. And as I always say, the bottom line is this: it's a new day. We live in a new world in every way, not just voiceover, but everyday life. Make sure that you wash your hands, that you disinfect, that you sanitize everything that you come in contact with in the workplace. The coronavirus, COVID-19, has completely changed the world and voiceover.
You can listen to any of Rodney's podcasts at any time. Go to rodneysaulsberry.com.
I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I urge you to listen to future podcasts where I will continue to try and make you better than before. My goal is to point you in a positive direction to success, right here on Success Talks with me, Rodney Saulsberry.